Okay, there we go. There's my mic. Well, that was fun. I really can't afford to replace this GPU. Uh, Sucks. Okay, let's see. Oh, and I lost my timer, of course. Like my own GPU. Unfortunately, I do not own billions of dollars in silicon manufacturing. It's gonna show my part, really. There we go. Music's back. I'll have to add the timers back together. I think I was about at the hour and a half mark. I was gonna crash again. I do have my second desktop, so what I could maybe do is do a dual PC streaming setup, start playing the game on the other desktop, but especially for modding projects like this, it's a little bit difficult to do that. Because I need to have my full programming set up on the other monitor as well. I guess I could put OBS on the other computer. Stream off of... right. That makes sense. So maybe that's the option. Maybe I set up all my streaming on the other desktop. And I just have the game on here, so if it blue screens, I don't lose the stream, I just lose the game. That might be okay. Okay. So yeah, we're making this tweak, and we launch the game, and then it blue screened. So this should be the latest code. So it's accelerating as the sun catches up to it. And then it's decelerating occasionally as drag catches up with it. And it gets pushed again. Cool. And then not deadly body. Change the solar ring controller. Yeah, we got the top speed there, current speed. So now if we set the current speed to our max possible speed, it's probably still going to come to a stop, but you have this happening. It's definitely not maintaining maximum speed. It's slowly decelerating, so if we increase the acceleration value, now it should be able to pick up speed again. Yeah, it looks like it's starting to speed up. Yeah, it's pretty close to 180. Yeah, so it's capping out at max speed there. And it's staying at speed. Now if I change the current speed down to a much lower level again. And now it's stopped. We still have acceleration at 30. Should push it, but not enough to make it go all the way around. Yeah, okay. So I think that's perfect. So on its own, it will just get kind of nudged along whenever the sun gets close enough to it. You can see it starting and stopping. But then if you manage to get its speed ramped up first... Ah, shoot. Oh wait, I did add oxygen. Okay, I was not suffocating. That's right. See it starting and stopping here as the sunlight reaches it. Burst it off into the dark. Now if I say pause it by disabling this. There we go, then it doesn't move. Now we wait for the sun to be directly overhead, so it gets maximum speed. Something a little bit further than that, maybe. There we go. And now we re-enable it. Now it gets the full speed from the sun being right overhead. And it full loops enough to pick up speed. And there we go, now we got our perpetual motion machine again. Okay, I think that works. So now, by default, it'll just be doing that kind of stuttering behavior where it just moves a little bit, and then stops, then moves a little bit, and then stops. But if you wait until the sun is directly overhead and then unlock the train, it will become a perpetual motion machine. So then we can have the interaction be like an emergency stop switch, maybe. And the idea is you've got to stop the train, and then wait until the sun is directly overhead, and then re-enable it. And that gives the sun enough speed to do whatever it needs to do. If you stand in front of you, just die, almost certainly, yeah. There's nothing that would be holding you onto the top of the train, so you can't ride it, you'll just splat. See if I can show that. That didn't do as much damage as I expected. But it did certainly knock us around. Yeah, just got shoved through it. Fortunately not a rideable train. Scout can ride it though. Okay, cool. Now can I set up Know My Orbs? There's the question. Norbs, that's the one. Where is something that has a orb switch? Oh, the emergency gravity control on the Ash Twin project. Let's see, where would that be? It's in what's it called? I'm in the wrong folder. This folder. Time loop ring body, I think. Interactables, port receiver, core containment unit, whiteboard pivot. That doesn't sound right. It's down here, is it? Open warp core? No, that's not the one I want. Ring shutdown interface, that's the one. Okay. Time loop ring controller. Let's look at this code, see what this is doing. So the only thing I contribute in this jam is to add one puzzle, so be it. I think we probably have time for 2 though. Okay, so yeah, this is moving the ring body around, enabling alignment volume. That makes sense. And when the Nomai interface slots are toggled on and off, it changes things. Okay, perfect. So we want to hijack. What uses the audio? Oh, power on, power off. Puzzle only took you 10 minutes, still have 4 hours. That's true. Who's counting, really? Okay. Yeah, so here is the orb track. Let's see if I can steal this, or if it's gonna crash stuff. So I got the path here. Sandstone planet. Now come on, no blue screen, please. Okay, good. I think they made Nomai orbs work. So here's to hoping. Okay, and then we need a place to put this, probably along the equator somewhere. That would make sense. It's a good flat place to put like a Nomai building. Maybe on this little rocky outcropping here. It's not really a flat surface, but that's probably fine. Yeah, let's just plop something down like right here. Actually, really, you probably want it to overlook it a little bit. So you can look up and see the sun. Let's just put her like right there. Let's see how this looks when the sun comes out. I'd say that's pretty good. So you look up and you wait until the sun is directly overhead here, and then you toggle it, and it starts going. So grab the position rotation that we were looking at. Paste those in. Keep loaded true. We need the orbs to do what they do. Alright. And then we can just reload configs because we haven't changed any code. Do that. And then going to make some super obvious Nomai dialogue here, I think, so that whoever comes next understands how the puzzle works, so they can write additional dialogue around it if they need to. Okay, cool. We got orbs on an orb track. Perfect. You'll love to see it. Now, can I control it from here? That's the question. Let me hit scan this. Sandstone. Sector. I have Nomai track vertical. It's a symbol decal. Ah. Perfect, I do want that disabled. Okay. We have the Nomai interface slots. Okay. So let's rename this actually. Emergency stop controls. And then we need to add an emergency stop controller. Emergency stop controller. Emergency stop. Transform.find. Sector. Stop controls. And add the controller to it. Formatting's all messed up here. Let's fix that. There we go. All right. So we have that controller, and now we grab these two slots here. Nomai orb, Nomai interface slot, off slot, on slot, onslaught. That word means something else. Okay. Transform.find. Slots. Slot. Grab the component. There we go. And then it's on. Slot activated. Slot.on. Slot deactivated. They're kind of confusingly named. So let's reuse it. On slot deactivated. Slot activated. I guess we don't really care. It'll just be when you move it to the other slot, trigger things to change. We need to disable it when we get destroyed. There we go. Clean that up. Excellent. And then we have a emergency stop tracker here. If we are emergency stopped, then we only decelerate. We don't speed up anymore. We come to a stop. And then we can have a function for setting whether we're emergency stopped or not. There we go. So now, when our slot is activated, if slot is off slot, perfect. It already filled in the code we needed. So when we activate the off slot, we emergency stop the ring. If it's the on slot, then we resume. We disable the emergency stop. May go a bit earlier than usual, so you'll be going. Good luck and thanks for stream. All right, thanks for sticking around, Yahazu. I know this is an unconventional stream. Probably not going for too much longer anyway, but I appreciate you stopping by. All right, then we should probably also play some audio here. Is there a built-in thing for that? Or do they just assume? Can play activation audio. Is set to mute audio? They are not. Orb audio. Do they have an orb audio? That's on the orb itself. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Alright, I think that should work then. I wonder if we can play another sound too. Playing orb dot orb audio. Play one shot source dot play one shot audio. Where is it? Audio type dot. You know, you get like scraping sound. You don't have anything that loud. Event or already can't activate. just do the power sounds, sure. No, I kind of want it to be more mechanical sounding than that. Never mind. Ship damage. Ship hull groan, that sounds nice. I don't like this word wrap. What's doing here? There it goes. It's very confusing. Okay, so all that code, and that should let us control the emergency stop on the train with this, my orb path. Let's find out. Presumably we need something to power on when it is at full speed. So we'll need to think about how to track that. Probably just check if it's above a certain speed and that activates something else. I have the Know My Ruins kit. I suppose I could build a little outpost around this. Okay, so the train should be moving steadily here. Yeah, there it is. We power it down. It does come to a stop. We wait for the sun to pass overhead. That's kind of fun, actually. That wasn't fast enough, okay. Did I forget to adjust speed? I bet I did. Yeah, acceleration should be 30, not 10. That's what I did wrong. Let me fix that real quick. So that doesn't seem right. That's not right. Kind of hard to see from this angle, but we can wait until it's gone by a little bit. Okay, and activate it. It's like you shouldn't be waiting too long for it to cycle around. That's good. See it going in the dark. Whoosh. All right. There we go, perpetual motion machine. Zoom. Okay. So I don't know what that unlocks yet, but that is a piece of the puzzle at least. And we set the emergency stop. Even with that, it takes a while to decelerate. Maybe it should be even more aggressive than that. There you go, it stopped over there. Imagine if you have to intentionally brake the train by setting the e-brake while it's going. Cool. Nice. I like that. Okay, cool. So we got our core mechanic for this planet at least. Now we need to write some dialogue, I guess. Pull up the New Horizons guide for this one. No, my text. There we go. This is a very short page. Doesn't give me much to go off of. Is it in dialogue? No. Translations, we got that. I'll look up an example. Let's see, it should be NH examples. There we go. Planets, Outer Wilds, Distinct planets. No, not here. Translations. It's under systems. No. Should be under planets somewhere. Is it under assets? No, it's under assets. Okay. My text. Computer. Hello, computer. Grab that. Text file. What do I call this? solar ring status as well. There we go, and we got text to work with. Now let's place this text somewhere. Making new writings run in my brain. There's a cry for help, please. Off me. Let's change that. Dynamo status. Insufficient power. Status fully powered. So I can use a computer to indicate whether things are working or not. I'll place that Know My Computer here, right next to this. Grab that position. Okay, and then on Sandstone Planet, we can add the text in here. Translate. No, not there. It is under props, isn't it? Yeah, that's what it is. Translator text. Grab that position rotation. The XML file is planets text solar ring status. XML. Type is computer. Is that the best option for options for computers? We got computer and pre-crash computer. One regular computer. That'll work. I don't think any of the rest of this matters. Let's do that. That's going to want me to reload the code, it looks like. There we go. Copy everything from the planet, systems, translations, folders, perfect. Let's see how this goes. Oh, shoot. I did it again. I keep doing that. I need to wait for the ship to land. Or take off and move it. Okay. Got the little Know My Computer. Got our text entries. Sufficient power, fully powered. Cool. And then I also want text here. Solar ring. Emergency stop. Solar rail. Emergency stop. Yeah, that'll work. enough. So we do another one of these, translator text. This one is text. So the ring emergency stop. This one is a type of trail marker. And same position rotation. Cool. I'm gonna rename this one, I think. Okay, so what is it gonna name by default here? Sandstone sector. Prefab no my computer. Yes, I'm gonna rename that. And I want to make it so that it automatically activates or deactivates rings to reflect the current status. So let's see. Know my computer. Just called Know my computer, right? Yeah. That'll be something else. That's on emergency stop. Solar ring dynamo status controller. And then we can get the Know my computer. Grab the one that's attached. We don't care about emergency stop status, we care about the current speed. Current speed. So then, current speed is that. Target speed. Ring speed. So we want it to be, currently it maxes out at 180. Actually, we can just get the top speed and subtract a little bit from it. That'll be cleaner. Minus a fudge factor. Active. Powered. So the current speed is greater than the target speed, and we're not emergency stopped. That makes sense. That wasn't what I was going to write, but that works. Okay, and then Know my computer. I don't want to set the whole thing to be powered or not. I want to toggle the rings depending on how that works. I know there's a way to do that. Let me look at the source code real quick. Is there any functions for rings? There's get closest ring. There's the active ring list. Know my computer. Ring. Activate, deactivate. What is this? That's kind of complicated. Okay. Display entry and clear entry. I think that's what I want. Like Suntower computer controller. Okay, it just activates display a certain entry. That makes sense. Was powered. Powered. Sonic was powered. And my computer dot. What is it? Display entry 0. Clear entry. What? I just do the inverse. It's the other way around. I think that works. Update powered status. Powered status. Powered status. Powered. There we go. So that should have it automatically toggle which entry on the computer we display. Currently we display both fully powered and insufficient power. We want it to swap back and forth. So this should do that, I think. Make sure we're setting this up, the Dynamo status controller. Okay, and this should go on Dynamo status computer. What did I call it? Is it just Dynamo status computer, or did I call it something else? Yeah. Like that. It's Dynamo status, Dynamo status, Dynamo status, Dynamo status, all the Dynamo statuses. So we can even shorten this. And add that component. Alright. All the boilerplate code is done. Now let's restart the game. I sure hope they've got a bunch of people coming after me, because this is going to leave the mod in a very incomplete state. I think considering there were no mechanics or dialogue or anything written before now, I think that's fine. It's displaying both because I forgot to update that when it starts. We got the emergency stop text. So let's emergency stop for a few seconds. Wait for the sun to approach. And it goes. Should take a loop or two to get up to max speed. Okay. So what's it doing wrong now? Got our Dynamo status controller. What does it say? It says currently not powered. Why isn't it powered? It does have reference to the computer. Is the solar ring controller? What's its top speed? Its current speed is 118. Its top speed is 180. Does it ever get up to 180? It's getting there. Alright, I just tried to activate, but it's glitching out. Oh yeah, doesn't like that. Okay. But it's getting there, it's progress. Give it more of a margin. Alright, and then is it something else like my computer.clear all entries? And then display those entries? What does clear all entries do? Clears the command queue. Clears the active ring entries. And what do the commands do? If it is clear, it removes it from the active list, hides it. That seems to make sense. Alright, we'll just try that. I wonder if clear intro only works in on indexes into the current active array. That would make sense. If powered, not equals was powered. That disable power. Okay. All right, try that again. Oh, that's weird. I was showing there's 3. How did that happen? One of them's broken. Are there any errors? No. Okay. Weird. Does it update? No. Okay. That's confusing. Entry. We have clear entry and we have display entry. Those are our options. What do those do? Computer. So what are these indexes into? If we say display entry, the command ID is passed to moving ring. Activate ID. So that's moving the ring with that ID up. Okay. It's kind of confusing. Alright, so where do the entry IDs come into play? We have said as the entry ID. What is the entry ID used for? My computer update. Yeah. The active rings entry is the current ID. Never fires. Weird. Okay. Okay. Are these maybe the numbers in here? So it should be 1 and 2, not 0 and 2. 1. That could be it. So if it's powered, we want it to be 2, otherwise it's 1. Let's try that. Bum bum bum. Okay, now there's only one ring showing. That is promising. Yeah. Dyno status, insufficient power. So rail emergency stop. Engage the emergency stop. Shine a light so we can see where it is. Alright, and... oh, look at that. Thanos fully powered. That was kind of seamless, not gonna lie. That's pretty cool. Alright, we can, I think, set this threshold a little bit higher. Target speed. What do I want to call this? Buffer? Leniency? Yeah, that'd work. Alright, so that all powers up. And now I wanted to do something else. Lockdown in effect. Lockdown lifted. So what if we have a door that opens up? When things are fully powered, that would be pretty cool. Can I grab a Know My Door here? Let's see, where are some good doors? There's some on, Ash Twin, I think. Some of the towers. If I just search door. Fab, Know My Doorway. Sounds right. It's mirror. Is that mirror? Curious what that one does. I grab that. Actually, that's gonna be on an island. That's not gonna work very well. Never mind, let's not do that one. Boy, fancy. Not that one. Know My Rotating Door. That looks like the one I want. Sandstone Planet still. Path. Rotating Door. Name Dynamo Vault Door. I'll just plop it down there in the middle of the open space. Let's see how that goes. Reload configs. I saw the ship. A black hole around it there. That's fun. Now we got a door. So currently it can open on its own, but we can fix that. We Probably want to block off the signs, but it's not terrible. So what I want to do is I want to be able to automatically open and close the door as things get powered up. Move the door there. And then let's wire up the code for this door. Everything's destroyed. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Sandstone body. Sector, Dynamo Vault Door, Controller. Dynamo Vault Controller. This will have a multi-part door. Protected, void, awake. Grab the door. Alright, now instead of that, we're going to move that to the mod itself. Static. Dynamo Vault Controller. Put this on the Dynamo Vault door. Dynamo Sector, Dynamo Vault door. Controller object. Add that. Cool. And then cool. It's powered. It's false. People grab if it's powered or not. We're going to move this code over. Update. Instead of know my computer, we're gonna control the door. Oh, they have locks. Interesting. Door dot unlock. Door dot open. Door dot lock. Door dot close. It wants to know my interface slot. Does it need one? Know my multi-part door. Cycle. Where is that implemented? Does does care about the slot anywhere. No. No, it does not. Okay. Excellent. So should be able to just pass null there. And the door is not in the middle of opening. Cool. Let's try that. I care about that. I do, okay. Is powered. What's that? Which I don't need was powered. I do need just powered in general. Okay. Never mind, I do want it's powered. Yeah, okay. It is like should power. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Powered. We don't care about that, that's fine. I want to set powered state to false on start. Yeah. Okay, cool. So all that to control the door. I think that makes sense. Let's try that. Oh, and then for the Know My Computer system. Yeah, we check the vault controller itself to see if we're powered. And if that changes, we change the Know My Computer status. That works. This would probably be cleaner if I used events, but why would I use events? would be good programming practice. We don't do that here. We do hacky workarounds. It'd be rude to just slap in a placeholder. Probably. Okay, good. Moving the orbs doesn't do anything. Sufficient power lockdown in effect. Pause the train. Wait for the sun to arrive. There we go. So then once it reaches sufficient speed, there we go. Door opens up. Fully powered lockdown lifted. We can walk through the door. There we go, we got a puzzle. There is no actual reward really for the puzzle, but you can do the puzzle. Fully functional puzzle mechanic. Complete with the dynamic no text and everything. Sounds pretty good for 2 hours of work, 2.5 hours of work. Oh, jeez. Alright, cool. You know what? If I want to be lazy, I can just put something right smack dab in the center here. Dynamo Vault Reward. Placeholder. Make it clear to other developers, hey, you're supposed to put something here if I don't get around to it by the time this is done. Not a detail, we need a translator text. Planets text. Dynamo Vault Reward. Type. Gonna be a recorder. Maybe a scroll. Scrolls are fun. Then I want to put a wall up over here. Maybe we can even put some text on the wall. That'd be fun. Maybe that blocks off this side here, actually. Dynamo Vault hits. Whiteboard and rotation. sealed up. We've stored away our research data inside this. Finished moving the last of our research data into this secure vault. In the event of catastrophic power loss, it should preserve our data for future recovery. Text. ID 1. Solar rail powers. The dynamo should provide continuous power, right? Do we even need to be concerned about total power failure? Energy as it spins, right? Parent ID 2. It's a good idea to be. The dynamo ever gets stuck, may not have time to clear the obstruction and get it running again before it's too late. Need to follow adequate safety precautions to avoid what happened on Ice Shard. Want to alternate thread. Do. Would be another argument here. your serious concern. It's a power loss event. Serious. No, that sounds duplicative. Or data about the vault. Considering the volatility of our experiment. I agree. Concur. Selection. Experiment data. Or I can decrypt it by corruption. Reversible. Oh, that's right. Should be self-sufficient source of continuous energy. Self-sustaining. Alright, now we need know my names. Usually named after groups of plants. It's a category of plant. Vegetables. Vegetables. Solanum, brassica, allium. There we go. Beautiful. Straight up name someone papaya. Pretty funny. What's a brassica? Named a guy cabbage. Beautiful. Another one here. Alva. I feel like I've seen that one elsewhere. Capsica. Almond stem, lots of alliums. Sayonara. Root vegetables. Taka. Cool. Someone else can change the names if they don't like them. Our Dynamo Vault hint. Keep doing that. Keep reflexively unseating. You did not do that. Alright, did it place my text wall for me? No. Put the scroll in there, though. What did I do wrong? Alright, it is airing out. Couldn't find Dynamo Vault hint. Oh, right. We got the XML extension. Makes sense. Go. There we go. Now I got a wall. Nice. Okay. So now I've got a clue about what's supposed to happen here. Got the emergency stop switch. Don't mind the fact that there's no wall here. It's not important. Down lifted. Scroll. Put it into the wall. Placeholder. Perfect. Emergency stop. It closes back up. Right now, can we hide the orbs? That's the question. Sandstone body, sector, Dynamo vault door, lamps? No. Panels. Idle slot. rails? Where are the orbs themselves? Doesn't have a reference to the orbs, does it? It does. Okay. I can use that. And door dot interface orb. See if that works, and if that crashes or not. Yep. Tower. On the rail. I was gonna complain about it being so dark, but honestly I think it adds to the experience. Yeah, there we go. No orbs in the door. Perfect. Nice. Suppose it is probably possible to get yourself locked inside. That would be unfortunate. Okay. Well, yeah, we have a fully functioning puzzle, so that's cool. That gives you some knowledge. And we're at probably close to 2.5 to 3 hours in to our 5 hours. So we probably have time to do like one more puzzle or mechanic somewhere, and then I'll have to pass it off to the next person. So we'll see how that goes. But I think we're gonna call it there for tonight. I'm gonna see if I can have the other person update the models so I can at least contribute stuff there. Alright. Not really normal stream, so I'm not gonna raid anyone, but thanks for being here, Sugi and Carrick. I know Yahazu headed off, but thanks Yahazu, Kitsu, and Lowell, and me Leon 5, and anyone else is lurking, or me Leon 5, yeah. Appreciate you all, thanks for stopping by. Should have a normal stream Saturday, I think. play actual games. Yeah, okay, cool, you're still here. Thanks for lurking, I appreciate it. Sorry if I butchered the pronunciation of your name. But yeah, should be a normal stream. Well, I don't know. Might do another one of these mod dev streams on Saturday to wrap up my time slot. And yeah. See you then. We'll start another game. I'm thinking Luigi's Mansion if I can get it set up. I'd like to do a Luigi's Mansion marathon, I think, next. And I also want to start Blueprints, probably. So maybe we'll start Blueprints on Sunday, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll have a game plan. So, yeah. Have a good rest of your evenings or mornings, whatever time it is for you. See you next time.